everyone, I am Bea and welcome to another episode of Free Talk. So for today's Free Talk, ang pag-uusapan natin is about being a wise Christian. So bale, magbibigay ako ng 4 tips kung paano nga ba magiging wise as a Christian. The first tip na ibibigay ko sa inyo is know the difference between head and heart knowledge. So na-amaze pa rin ako sa complexity ng brain natin kasi when God created mankind, He placed in them enormous potential to think, reason, and process vast amount of information. Our heart's capacity to hold wisdom far exceeds our mind's potential to store information. So once na-recognize natin yung difference between head and heart, we can grow abundantly in the indescribable wisdom of God. Sabi nga sa Romans 11:33, "Oh, the depth of the riches and wisdom and knowledge of God! How unsearchable are His judgments and how instructable His ways." Tip number 2, search for it. So, sa tip na to, kailangan natin mag-meditate at magbasa ng salita ng Diyos. Kasi nga, walang mas hihigit sa karunungan kaysa sa matatagpuan sa salita ng Diyos or sa pagbabasa natin ng Bible. His promises are true, His words are life. We simply cannot grow in wisdom without searching the scriptures and applying what we learn. So, sa pag-search natin or sa pagbabasa natin, mawawalan to ng bisa kung hindi rin natin to i-apply sa kanya-kanya nating buhay. Sabi nga sa Colossians 3 verse 16, "Let the word of Christ dwell in you richly, teaching and admonishing one another in all wisdom." Tip number 3, receive it. So, di ba nga, sabi ko sa tip number 2 is search for it. So, ngayon naman is receive it. Kasi nga, mawawalan nga to ng bisa kung hindi rin natin may a-apply sa buhay natin. So, kung bago kang Christian or yung nafe-feel mo na yung parang, yung faith mo parang tumigil or nasa stagnant, you may think it takes a lot of time to grow in wisdom. That simply is not true. Hindi yun totoo. Kasi you can receive wisdom from the Lord right now. Sa pagbabasa pa lang ng Bible, pwede mo na agad makakuha ng wisdom doon and start growing in it immediately. Sabi nga sa Isaiah 28 verse 29, "This also comes from the Lord of hosts. He is wonderful in counsel and excellent in wisdom." The last tip na ibibigay ko sa inyo is to apply it. No matter how much time we spend acquiring wisdom, it will mean little if we aren't applying it to our lives. God's wisdom resides deep within our soul, but if we keep referring to head knowledge in daily life, we are not walking in His wisdom. Yung word na wisdom is not only a noun, it's a verb. So yung verb, we need to put into actions. Kailangan natin kumilos para maranasan or magkaroon tayo ng wisdom na to. Sabi nga sa Ephesians 5 verse 15 to 17, "Look carefully then how you walk, not as unwise but as wise, making the best use of the time because days are evil. Therefore, do not be foolish but understand what the will of the Lord is." So, sabi din dito sa verse na tumingin tayo ng mabuti sa kung anong path ba talaga. And next, after natin matignan, is tingnan natin kung saan nga ba talaga tayo tutungo. Kasi minsan, hindi tayo nakikinig sa mga signs na ibibigay ni Lord sa buhay natin when we face trials, di ba? Minsan napapangunahan na natin yung plans niya kaysa sa atin. Kaya mas maganda na to look carefully at mas maging wise tayo sa pag-decide ng decision na gagawin natin sa bagay-bagay. So, bago ko i-end tong free talk na natin ngayon, I just hope na mas piliin natin na maging wise at mas piliin natin na pumapunta sa tamang way kaysa sa mga bagay na temporary lang yung saya na ibibigay sa atin. Na may natutunan kayo ngayong episode na na-share ko and sana ma-apply natin to sa mga buhay natin. Thank you and God bless.
Praise and glory